Hi guys. Wow, Maria is uploading. Yay. I just want to talk. Sorry, I'm kind of sick. Because I haven't really talked to you guys, really talked to you guys. And I mean, I'm not really good at it, doing it over text or call or whatever. And I imagine if I'm just talking to nobody or myself for a few minutes, then I guess it's easier to explain things better. I just want to talk about how I've been feeling and I don't know what's been going on because I know I've kind of blindsided you guys on that. I remember this, I used to say that I was, oh my god, we're gonna Skype every single fucking night and blah. And obviously that didn't happen, but I also realized that I haven't been telling you guys as much about what life has been like or how I've really been feeling. Obviously I'm dying, always. But I don't know. I've been feeling shitty lately. Not that I'm never not feeling shitty, but just this is a specific bad time, I guess. Because a lot of things, I mean, it shouldn't be. I mean, my life is fucking perfect. I live in a really great apartment. I live in the States. I have so much going on in my life and everything's just so good, but I don't know why I can't just, I don't know, not feel so, I don't know how to explain it. It's not easier. Well, it's a little easier, I guess. I don't know. Let me start by explaining why I haven't really made videos anymore. Because I'm kind of the one who stopped the video thing. I stopped making videos, so you guys stop making videos. I mean, you can still make them, but not the thing it was supposed to be. Anyway, the whole vlogging thing, I wasn't really enjoying it, and this was supposed to be something that we could enjoy, something that we would like doing, and to talk to each other and to show what we were doing and stuff. And it was supposed to be easygoing and something enjoyable that we could do. But it's not been that. For me, it's been very pressure ridden. It's been very stressful for some reason, which is stupid because it's totally not meant to be stressful at all. It started to become something what it wasn't meant to be. And at least for me, I don't know about you guys, but I was just no longer enjoying it. And when I had to record something, or when I there was something cool worth recording, instead of being oh shit, I should record this. This is fun. I was oh fuck, I have to record. It became a burden, and I wasn't enjoying it. There's just so much pressure that comes with recording and filming your life. There's a certain way that your mind programs itself for you to portray yourself and act and feel, and it's just very filtered. It's not reality, and it just makes me feel I'm not actually living life the moment I'm recording. I'm just recording it. I'm doing it everything around me, my surroundings, and my existence for that matter is all just going into something that I'm making it. It's not what it really is, and it was just stressful to make everything look perfect or whatever. And I don't know, there's this like image that I'm supposed to like uphold. Like even if you guys don't care, or nobody for that matter cares like what my videos look like, there's always this like mental like wall there that like it's like, oh, you have to look like this or you have to be like this. So it's kind of, I don't know, stressful for me. I wasn't really enjoying it like I should be. And yeah, I just don't like vlogging. I don't like how it feels. I don't like the idea of recording my whole life, and I just don't enjoy it like I should have. I don't know. I still want to do this YouTube thing because I think it's really cool. And it's something that I can watch years later, and it's cool. It's a good idea. I always regret not having pictures or videos to look back on. And I feel like this is like a way to stop it. Like, there's this guy who gave us this really dumb talk in PE about nutrition. He was like, there's this thing called boundaries, and you have to motivate yourself to get over those boundaries. And one of my boundaries, as he explained them, is one of my goals is to have more stuff to look back on, to reflect on. Oh my god, that was gross. About my life, like everybody else does. Like my phone have like a capacity of like 200 pictures, so I don't have any, but I don't know, I always just look at people and they have so many memories, I guess, and I want to do that. I want to have that, and this is just a way to like get over me not being able to have that. It's just forcing myself to make videos and make more memories, I guess. I'm just talking nonsense. I'm just talking whatever comes to my mind. So yeah, and I still want to do the YouTube thing. I already said that, right? Yes. I want to do it, but I want to do it in a different way. I don't want it to be vlogging. I don't want it to be something that makes me stressed, and I don't want it to be like, I don't know, I'm just like uninspired for that type of thing. So I want to find something that actually makes me enjoy what I'm doing, and actually that I'm glad to put it out there for you guys to watch and for you guys to actually see what's going on. So yeah, this video is just gonna be me talking nonsense, probably just how I feel. Probably not even gonna make sense. My brain doesn't make sense. It's not. There's no coherency to it, but I don't even know if coherency is a word. Yeah, you get what I mean. Fuck, what's wrong with me? So yeah, I'm not gonna edit this video because that whole, as I said, this whole thing has got me very feeling weird. I don't like it. I love editing and I love cinematography, but not this way, I guess. So you guys will see more from me and more often, but not the same. I'm gonna change it, so it's better for me. It's fun for you guys. I'm not telling you guys to change or do anything differently, whatever you guys like, but this is supposed to be fun for all of us. And I'm just gonna make it more fun for me, I guess. I'm like a total crazy person right now. I don't know what's happening. I've just been feeling so weird. Not weird. And I really don't want to say this word, but I'm feeling very depressed. For my whole life, I've always thought that depressed was just being sad. Just being really a sad person with a lot of pain, a lot of anxieties. And that's how a lot of people see depression. Like, but it's not. one of these days I was talking to you, Grace, and I explained how I felt, and you looked at me like straight in the eye, and you were like, Maria, you're depressed. And that's not at all what I thought depression was. And the reason I don't like to use the term depression, you already know this, Grace, but it's because I feel like it imposes boundaries on people. I don't want to classify myself as depressed. I don't want to classify my feelings as anything. They're just feelings. But that's the best way to describe it. And let me just give you guys a little image of what I comprehend depression to be. Maybe I'm wrong, but this is what I mean when I say I'm depressed. I haven't really been feeling anything. My feelings are basically non-existent, and my brain is just blank all the time. It feels like there's nothing really inside that makes me want to do anything, for that matter. There's nothing really in me, and I just feel indifferent to everything. And whenever I do show emotion, it's not real emotion. I don't know what it was, but I've just been drained, and I'm just empty. I don't feel much. And I feel like one of the reasons why people see depression as a lot of pain and sadness is because if you are depressed and you're not feeling things, and you're very bland, you're very hollow, the easiest, you crave emotion, you crave emotion, so the easiest thing to feel or to make yourself feel is sadness and pain and suffering, because there are so many things going wrong around you that's the easiest feeling to adhere to. So most people that are depressed are sad. Not really sad, but everything around them becomes negative. And I feel like I understand that. I understand that if I am ever sad, it's never too bad to be feeling that horribly for. That's the thing about depression, that if you do feel sad, you feel very sad, and it hurts, and it makes you twinge, and it makes your heart beat faster, and every feeling that you would regularly feel does amplify. So if you're really sad, you're just tremendously down, and you're in pain and you're suffering. But I don't really let that affect me, because I know that whatever I'm going through is not that bad for me to be feeling that bad. So again, I'm just not feeling much. The things that do make me sad, I understand that they're not, I don't let them take me away. But there's moments in my life that I don't feel this way, that I'm not depressed. I'm having a hard time placing those moments right now, but I know they're there. I appreciate them. They're pretty good moments, I mean. I also appreciate the moments that I am depressed, because I think a lot. And I like thinking, I guess, I don't know. See, that's the thing. I don't like saying I'm depressed. I don't like to classify the periods of time or the situations that I'm living as, oh, this time I'm depressed. These are just my feelings. This is just how I feel at the moment. But yeah, let me just explain what I'm going through, I guess. I guess this all started back in Costa Rica, because in Costa Rica there were a lot of times where I wasn't feeling like this, where I was alright. I was just I don't know, not thinking much about things, and of course, I always think, and of course, I always get sad and stuff, but it's not as fundamentally important as what I'm going through right now. But in Costa Rica, there always comes a time, like in my life at least, I don't know if this is just me or if it's just everyone, but I think it's everyone, that everyone just becomes tired of their surroundings. Everything becomes too usual. And once you get used to it, it becomes boring. Once it becomes boring, you start making excuses, you start making yourself sad, or a lot of different things. But my whole life, I've always sought change. You guys know I can't keep my room the same for more than like 3 months. I have to change it. That's the reason I moved to Berkeley, because I was tired of the same environment. My body just craves change because it gets tired of, not tired, it gets annoyed of the same thing over and over. Like, it gets bored. And boring is draining again. So, every time something becomes too monotonous, I seek change, and this is the whole reason I came here. And I wasn't really expecting anything. I wasn't really excited. Never really felt anything, any of the things that I am supposed to feel. It was just happening impulsively because I wanted something different. And that's another thing. That's why I feel I had so many problems with Eric. And a lot of the times I feel like I looked for the problems. Like I craved mess. Like I wanted, like inside of me, like the part that I can't really filter and process, needed something to be going on in my life. And what was going on in my life for the most part was Eric and all the shit we were going through and all the fights and all the fucked up things that were happening. I believe I wanted them, and they were driving my life. And yeah, this is more of like a bigger way of doing that, moving here, like a bigger way of needing change. So I moved and didn't really expect anything, and I didn't really receive anything, I guess. Didn't really experience much when I came here. I did experience a lot, but I didn't really, can't explain. Whatever. When I got here, I was just, a lot of things were like making me sad, I guess. First reason is I miss my pets. I left them. second reason is that I'm mostly alone. You guys, I know, I think Valen and Boria watch these, I'm not sure. Yeah, but you guys, Addie and Grace, you guys are my first friends. And whoever else is watching this, like, hey Valen, if you're there, she's probably not watching. I know it's sad to say that the first time I really experienced a friendship was the 9th grade when I started getting close to you guys. That was the first time I actually felt connected to a person, and I actually felt like I could have somebody, because my whole life I've been alone. My whole life I've never really had people there. Kind of, that's the reason why it's so hard for me to like keep in touch with you guys, because I'm not really used to having people. I've never really had people. I mean, I had friends, but they weren't really friends. They didn't really care about my life or about me, for that matter. I just never really had friends. My whole life has been very lonely, and I've grown accustomed to that. And when I found you guys were just... it's unreal. It's unreal what actual friendship feels like. And now it's not really here. I'm alone again. And I imagined it would be fine to be alone, because I mean, I've been alone for my whole life. But this just reminded me of how painful it is to not really have people. When you don't have a person you can really give yourself to, and they can give yourself to you, it feels claustrophobic, because you're just with yourself, and you have to keep everything within yourself. Nothing is circulating and nothing is flowing. And I don't know, I'm just... being alone is it's sad. I don't know if you guys can get it. I don't know, but you guys know that I've always struggled to make friends. Not really great at maintaining relationships, and I'm not really great at creating them. I don't really know how to talk to people, but I've always been just fine. I mean, I'm fine right now, I'm just lonely. Yeah. I did meet those 3 girls. Well, there's 4, but the other one is just like super busy all the time, so she's not really there. But their names are Dina. She's from Russia, and at first she hated me because in class my phone sounded, and the teacher is very, very strict with phones, and they blamed her for it, and I know she hated me. But then I don't know what happened. They saw me like be alone at lunch, and they came up to me, and they were nice, and they were like, "Come sit with us." And so I sit with them, but I don't really like connect with them. I mean, it's just like when I was in middle school or elementary school. There are always like people around me, but they weren't my people, or nobody really cared for me or about me. That's alright. I don't mind. I mean, it'd be nice to have you guys like here, because you guys do care, and we can actually talk, and you guys are my friends. But It's alright. Today I was at Imani's house. Oh, I didn't finish telling you who they were. It's Dina. She's Russian. She's a little out there. She's like crazy and she's very fun. She's not the type of people that I would originally be like leaning to because she's, I don't know. But I feel like that's good for me because I'll get to know different kinds of people. Then this is the girl I like the most out of them. Her name is Amani. She's super nice. She just drove me home. We were just at her house. We were babysitting some kids because it was her little brother's birthday party. And we played Uno. And they played like 5 Seconds of Summer and throwback music. And they're really nice. She's super nice. She's just really easy to talk to because she listens to you. She like pays attention to what you're saying. And then there's Amanda. She's from Texas. And she's very fun. She's like funny. She reminds me of like what a mom, like an American mom would be like. I don't know. And then there's Sarah Lena, but she's never there. She's always busy. And if she is there, she's like with her face shoved in a book or something. Yeah, those are the girls that were next to me. There was also that guy from A-Push, but he doesn't really care like about my existence anymore. I think it was just because I was new, he was being nice. Yeah. I mean, he's still nice, but he just doesn't like care anymore about like solidifying a friendship, I guess. I don't know. What else? Another thing is school. School is really hard. And I'm not like sad or like complaining that it's hard. It's just that it's such a change. Going from doing nothing to just being, I don't know, thrown into like reality, I guess, is crazy. I mean, I mean, school is just so hard. People in Berkeley just get by without knowing how shitty it actually is. Like everybody complains in Berkeley, like this school is such shit and stuff. And like an actual school is, wow, so much work. Like we're completely unprepared for what is really out there for us. Berkeley is like, what I imagine in my head is like a little zoo. Like in Madagascar, where the like animals live in their little zoo, and that's like their life, and their whole life is a zoo, and it's just like not the jungle. It's not what it really is like out there. And when you're put into the jungle, you don't know what to do. There's just so much. We're just behind bars. We don't know what's going on in Berkeley, and it's just crazy. There's just so much out there that we have no fucking idea about. And it's just being thrown into that. Like shit. You know how hard these kids have to work for to be put into an honors class or an AP class? These kids like are so dedicated and they put so much into that. And in Berkeley, people are just thrown into those classes like it's nothing. And then you don't have to do anything. Like there's virtually like no work, and here there's so much work, and like I just didn't see that coming. I I've never prepared for this. So it's like crazy. So much work I've done. I come home and I do homework like since the moment I come home to like 11 at night, and that's every single day. And there's tests, like 3 tests every week, and it's just really hard. Yeah. It's cool. I'll get used to it eventually, but it's just... It's just like such, like I've been hit by a massive truck. Like, I don't know. It's hard. It's stressful. This is probably the reason why I've been more sad, I guess. And I know you guys are gonna like roll your eyes or probably turn the video off or whatever, but I'm just talking about what I feel. So it's alright. Eric. I miss him a lot. No, it's just... You guys know this, but he's the first person I've ever been able to really connect to. Be my most real, unfiltered self around. He's the person I've given most of myself to. And I just poured so much of myself in him, and I feel like now that he's not like with me, that part is gone. And like part of me thinks that we're gonna get back together one day, but I know it's not gonna happen. I know it really shouldn't happen because our relationship was shit. I know how shitty it was. I know. And I know he's living his life, and I know I should let him live his life. And I know he's alright. And what you told me about him going out with his friends more, that makes me so happy. I'm happy that he's happy. But he was my person. I don't know how people, they're just so not made for each other, and people are just so chaotic together. Like, we clash so much, we don't make sense at all. How that type of relationship could be formed on something that is just so messed up. Like, for a very long time, I kept convincing myself that I didn't really love him. At the beginning. Because I'm just not the type of person to give so much of myself to someone, to be like so dependent of a person. Because you do become, when you form that type of relationship with somebody, you do become dependent of them, because it's like they have something of yours. And all you care is about their happiness, and all I cared about is for him to be happy. I just wanted to make him happy, but by doing that I was fucking myself over. I mean, how could I be with a person that made him jealous and made him feel bad for me to have friends? When one day I was talking about having I don't know, we were this is what led to us to break up for the final time. But I was asking him to help me be understand teenagers or whatever, some stupid dumb shit, because I had just moved here and I was nervous that I didn't really understand my generation and the social conventions, I guess. And I was being funny, and I was trying to be hey, you should teach me how kids function. And he got mad for some reason, and I didn't understand why he was mad at first. And then what happened in his head was that he linked the idea of me having friends to me going to parties and cheating on him. And then we kept talking about it, and he was like, no, I want you to be happy. I want you to have friends. But it just makes me feel so bad. And he was like, it makes me feel, it hurts so much. And he didn't say that it hurt him. How can I be with a person that me being with my friends would hurt him? How is that healthy and natural? And how is that not harmful to both of us? I mean, I know that if we were still together, a lot of my energy would go into that relationship, and I probably wouldn't be so depressed, because I would be focused on that, and my energy would go into that, and my emotions would go into that. Even if it's negative things, I would have an output for my emotion, which I don't now. But I know it would be so bad. When I met Matt, the guy from the A-Push class, he would have been so jealous, and he would have been so sad, and he would have been just very uncomfortable. And why would I want to make him uncomfortable? Why would, you know? I know it's not possible. I know I can't be with him because it doesn't make sense at all. But it just hurts so much to not have him there. Not have that person that you're just yourself with. I was the most real version of myself when I was with him. I was that feels so good. It feels so freeing. It feels like you just, I don't know. I've never had that with anyone ever, and it just, I miss it. I miss him. I love him. I just want him to be happy. There's not one moment that I'm not thinking about him or what he's doing. And every time I see him in a Snapchat story, or somebody sends me a picture of him as their streaks or something, I keep that open and on for as long as my phone will stay on. How fucking sad is that? How fucking sad am I? What the fuck is wrong with me? I'm just stupid. I should learn to understand them. Just a stupid teenager, and this is just stupid, but it's not. It's really not, because if it were stupid, I would be smart enough to understand that if it's too stupid to feel like this about, but it's not. It's not. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how. I know you guys won't understand it. I don't think anybody does. I don't even understand it. But there's something there. And I just miss him. And I know that if we do get back together, he's just gonna be sad. And I'm just gonna be sad. And everybody's just gonna be sad. And everything's just gonna be bad and chaotic and messy. Maybe that's what I miss. I don't know. He's my person. I don't really think I can ever be like that with anyone else. I don't know how it happened with him. I don't know how, like the most, like, inner part of my entire existence was out there when I was with him. I don't know how that, like, happened. I have no idea. I don't know if I can ever have that with anyone else, and I don't know if I want to. He is so much to me. Oh my god, why are you even talking about this? What's going on? Okay, I'm good. Wow, my nose gets big when I cry. Hi, Devilton. I just... I think what hurts the most is that all the times that we did break up there, I always knew that we were going to get back together, and I always knew that I could always come back to him, and that he was always there. But I know he's not anymore. Like, I have a feeling that he's not in the same place as I am. And I know how bad, like, this is the first time that I actually, like, honest to God, understand how insanely horrible that relationship was. How bad I made him feel. How bad I made myself feel. How I was just hurting him. I was just hurting him. And now I know that I can't. I know that I can't get back together with him. I just know that it is not gonna happen. It's not. And it's the actual first time that I actually understand that. And I just miss him so much, and I can't listen. I miss him so much because I know he's not gonna come back. I know that's not gonna come back. I know that I'm not gonna have the feeling that I had when I was with him again. It really hurts. And it's all really selfish emotions. But I was, like, genuinely, honest to God, happy when I was with him. Like, when we were just, like, lying down on my bed, and he was, like, on his phone or whatever, and I was, like, on my phone, like, next to him. That feeling was, like, so unreal. I don't know why. And I would just give, like, anything to go back to any of those moments, because it's such an amazing feeling. And my mentality beforehand was that it's too good of a feeling Like, all the bad shit is worth it just to have that feeling. But I'm just hurting him, and I can't let myself do that anymore. Something you told me the other day, Grace, was you said in the group, and because I was like asking about him or something, I was like, can I like add him on and like unblock him on Instagram and like follow him? Like, that doesn't mean anything. It's like a friendly thing. But it's not. It's not, because I know that if I did, I would just open contact with him again, and I would end up talking to him, and I would end up fucking everything up again. And I just want him to be happy. I want him to be happy, and that's the reason I can't do it. But what you said was, but yeah, you're supposed to be getting over him. Let him live his life and live yours. Jeez. That's what you said. And let him live his life. For the first time, I realized how I was damaging him. And there's this like paragraph, you guys know the paragraph I'm talking about, what I sent him when I was like saying goodbye, like breaking up. I said that he had to move on, and I completely believe that's the only way he can actually be happy. And that's the only reason I sent it. And it hurt me so much to press send, because I knew that was like the actual goodbye. When I first started feeling those feelings, when I first started being real with him, and when I first started, feeling like that, and I told him, hey, if we ever break up, you have to promise me you're gonna be my friend. And I made him promise me, Frankie promise me that he was gonna be my friend after we broke up. And the only reason I did that was because that feeling is too good for it to go away. I needed him to let go of myself and let go of so many things that I hold on to. And it feels just not. I knew that I wasn't gonna be able to let him go. I knew that I wasn't gonna be able to let this whole thing go. And I told him that if we ever broke up, I want him to be my friend. And I know that can't happen. You've probably already left by now. And that's okay. That's actually even better, because this is bullshit. This whole video is just weird. I just want to let you know how I'm feeling, what I'm going through. I'm not going to edit this. It's just going up because I've tried to do this so many times, but this is the actual first time I've gotten it, like, real. Anyway. Whatever, fuck everything, I'm just gonna go. Oh, actually, I'm gonna show you guys the house really fast before I leave. So, this is the apartment. Entrance. It has a double height ceilings like my mom wanted. This is the entrance, and this is a closet. And in there, back there is my mom's room. And this is my brother's room. That's the laundry. That's their closet. And this is the living room. That's the fireplace and the TV. And what I made by you guys. That's this really cool lamp that I showed you. Those are chairs. And this is the kitchen with my half-eaten sandwich that I heated. And upstairs is my room. Oh, there's a balcony. This place reminds me of Costa Rica because of the view. I don't know if you can see it because I'm filming on my computer. But that's the view. It's pretty cool. I've had a view of all downtown LA. These are the stairs. This is my closet. It's a very dark, small closet, but it's cool. And this is my bathroom. And this is the, hi guys, the sink. And this is my room. It's like a little area. It doesn't have a door, but it's my room. And that's my bed. Those are my things. My books and my backpack and the pile of clothes that I try on in the morning and then I decide I don't want to wear. And ta-da! I also have a balcony and a heater. See, my room is the best one. It has everything. And that's it. That's the whole house. Bye. Sorry if you got to hear. I don't think you did. And if Valen or Odia are watching, I'm sorry. You got to see Maria, for haven't. Bye.